like how they can start and what are the best way for learning this language. What are the five best way?
Okay. Okay. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Everything is fine here. So what about weather? How's weather there?
Rainy. Little
It's
bit
raining.
rainy weather is there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday also it had rain and it was raining some little time. And yeah. What about
Okay.
yourself? Means your side.
Yeah, same here. It's drizzling here since morning, but now it's like quite rain has been stopped now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So please tell me on which topic you would like to have this conversation, or juggle, or any kind of questions you have.
Okay, so first we can talk about random things related to English for beginners, how they can start learning this language. So you are a teacher and you can give them best five ways to learn this language because I have seen your solo videos too. You are making very good content. So please tell me, and for beginners, I'm not a beginner, but you have to tell the big for beginners like how they can start and what are the best way for learning this language? What are the five best way?
Okay. So the if I talk about the zero level, like
Mm-hmm.
the someone is there who wants to learn English, so he is zero in English. So what he has to do, basic verbs first of all he has to complete. Means if he doesn't know what is the means English meaning of means whatever the basic things which we do, right? So at least we should know what do we call in English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first my point is verbs, right?
Verbs. Hmm.
First form, second form, and third form.
Very
Three
important,
forms.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first thing, and the second thing is now we have to just focus on little bit of basic grammar because we have to construct the sentence as well, right? I'm not talking about the full grammar you have to read, but yes, little bit grammar knowledge you must have so that you can just frame the sentence,
Frame the
correct the
sentence.
sentences here. So in these basic grammar, what we should do or what we have to do, there are 6 or 7 topics we just need to focus to complete that. What are the
Hmm.
6 topics? I tell you the present indefinite, because daily work which we are doing. So if we are narrating these kind of daily routine, so we have to speak in the present indefinite tense, right? So present indefinite, continuous means present continuous, present perfect,
Mm-hmm.
past indefinite. It is very important. 90% English is spoken in past indefinite, right?
Past
So past
indefinite, yeah.
indefinite and past continuous. Now the last one is future indefinite. So these
Hmm.
6 topics are there, and 2 auxiliaries means can and should. So if the person who has completed these 8 topics, I think more than 70% English he can follow or he can
Hmm.
understand as well. So these
Yeah.
8 topics are right. So now let's start having the conversation as well. First of all,
Hmm.
from where we can just start writing about the daily routine, whatever you do since
Hmm.
morning till evening, till night. So just start one paragraph means the daily routine. You know very well that how we can just write it a daily routine, like I got up this time, then we did I'm means I do this, then I go to school, then whatever the person
Yeah.
does,
Simple daily routine,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Now the another thing what we should do, listening is also very much important. Why? Because
Right.
we have to listen the person as well with whom we are
Hmm.
going to speak, right? So listening, the English content everyone speaks that the English content we have to listen, and it can be like anything, whatever we are having the interest. Because if
Hmm.
you are not having the interest the same thing and you are doing these kind of activity, that will be very difficult for you, right?
Hmm.
So if I'm used to means I'm in the habit of watching cartoons, so definitely I just watch the cartoons, but the condition is only in English, right?
Hmm.
So
Right.
that will be very beneficial for us to
Hmm.
increase our listening power. So this is the
Yeah.
another thing, right? Now, whatever with the 8 topics we have completed, just speak these eight topics in your spoken language,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and more focus on the past indefinite tense. I will suggest that past we have to focus very much. Why? Because whenever we just speak with someone, so we just narrate all the story which is related to past, either it is
Hmm.
before past 5 minutes, or it could be like 5 years, 50 years, like, right? So means the past indefinite is very important.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
the reading, of course, reading is also very important. The people now, the trend is going on that reading and writing is not so much important. But
Hmm.
I must speak on that everything has its own benefit,
On benefit.
right?
Yeah.
If we are speaking that four fingers and one thumb is there, so if we will cut the thumb, so we can work. No, it has the own speciality, right? So
Hmm.
reading also has its own speciality. Why? Because whenever we are just going to read loud, so our tongue is going to practice for the speaking, right? So that
Hmm.
is also very beneficial for us. And whenever we are just speaking louder, so our ear also working at that time,
Hmm.
right? So listening
Yeah.
practice is going on at that same time. So it
Right.
is also very much important. It it
Hmm.
it will it will totally depend on you that you have interest to read the things or not. But my suggestion is that little bit in the beginning stage, if I talk about, so reading is
Hmm.
also very much important. Writing,
Yes.
you can write, or you can also neglect this. Why? Because in the beginning stage it is so important for speaking, only the speaking first and listening first, right?
Hmm.
Speaking and listening in the beginning, and then the later on, whenever you will just upgrade yourself, so then you can just add in that, and you will have the lots of benefits of that. So my
Hmm.
it's only.
Yeah, so in my case also when I like when I used to take session with clapping word tutors, so one tutor told me I have to listen to around 70 hours. I have to complete
Okay.
70 hours. So I will see the change. And I made a diary and where I write down 17 hours I have to complete. I watched two, three video,
17 or
two, three
70?
movies.
70,
Seven,
70,
seven,
17.
70,
Okay,
70.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because they were observing me like since 5 months I'm not improving. I was not improving that time, so he told me you have to work upon listening to practice. So I mentioned, like, I watched one movie, then I mentioned time, then again another movie, then mentioned time. And after completing that 70 hours I see the big change in my pronunciation, in my speaking style. And one more thing I would like to add here: reading helped me a lot, I can say. Whenever when I used to read aloud, I was at my hometown in Uttarakhand, so I used to go on terrace whenever I get free time around 6 a.m. I used to wake up and I go to on my terrace and I read loudly. I used to read loudly. That time I feel very big change in my pronunciation and way of speaking,
Yes.
because speaking I'm doing since 1 year, but the reading
Oh,
and listening practice was not there. So I started doing these two things and I can see immense change in my speaking style. So yeah, very important. These two things are very important, I can say.
and yeah, definitely. And there are several people, they just speak that I fumble a lot. I
Hmm.
stuck while between the conversation. So for these people, I would suggest writing, because
Right.
whenever we are going to speak with someone instantly, so instantly we have to just speak,
Hmm.
instantly we have to just make the sentences. But in terms of writing, if I talk about the writing, so that time I have so much time to think as well, and it will
Hmm.
improve your thinking power. So if you are
Right.
going to write something on any particular random topic, you can just select and simple in the initial days, simple topic you can just take, either it is a car, either or house, or whatever it is, right?
Hmm.
So the writing practice also will improve your, whenever you those they just speak like I'm just having no confidence, right?
Hmm.
Because if I'm going to stuck, I'm going to be stuck between the conversation while speaking someone. So that thing I will just remove from my side, right? Because
Hmm.
I have the writing practice. I have written several things, and in these, so my mind is also working while writing, right? So
Hmm.
these problems we can just remove and overcome from it by writing.
Right. Hmm. So, do you feel we should use fancy word while conversing with anyone? Do you feel?
Hmm. Ma'am, actually, if I talk about myself, so I just believe to speak simple things, because it is easy to understand as well.
Hmm.
If you are speaking fancy sentence, right, fancy words, I am able to understand very well. But if I
Hmm.
am going to speak simple words, so everyone can understand. And
Hmm.
now the people will listen this thing, and they will speak that, oh, it means that you are not good at fancy words, that's why you are
Right.
speaking. No, see why I'm just speaking. You can upgrade yourself. I'm not denying these things that you should not upgrade. You can
Hmm.
upgrade yourself, but it totally depends the person to person, right? I just
Yeah.
don't believe that. I just
Yes.
believe to speak simple things.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I can also feel it. We should focus on our audience, how we can give them best thing. So if we are
yeah,
talking about our audience, there are so many beginners, some intermediate level subscriber also. So we have to
yeah,
focus every aspect. We should focus on our audience, how they can improve. So I always feel I always keep my speech simple and simple and sweet. I can say I always speak
yeah.
sweetly or simply. So I can say people like our content. Whatever we
And
speak, they can like, they like.
yeah, and that is the main reason the people love my work as well, because I just
Hmm.
speak simple things, and it is easy
Yes.
to understand as well, and the people also who are going to watch my videos, they can
Hmm.
easily understand as well. So it means that yes, simple thing works. Simple thing
Hmm.
works. But if you want to change your spoken language, you can just change it.
Right. There are so many native speakers. If they want, they can watch native speakers video. But we are here for teaching as well. Like we are teaching. If someone watching our
Yeah.
video, so they are they can learn from our video. So we should keep our video and speech very simple so they can understand and they can relate.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
So that is what I want to ask. If you have any question, you can ask me.
No, actually, actually, this time is to end of the session.
Yeah.
And yeah, next time means tomorrow I can just also connect with you for your YouTube channel. That is okay.
Yeah.
So after one
Okay.
o'clock, we can. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much for
Yeah.
watching. For connecting again and this to have this lovely session I had with you. And yeah, quite informative as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Have a
you so
great day.
much.
Bye bye.
I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, bye bye.